Powerboat Racer, a really enjoyable and engrossing read. An emotive and powerful story based around 30 years of racial tension, mystery, and intrigue. When the boat of Walker John Douglas is found with nobody on board, it opens a new investigation to what happened 30 years ago. Walker Douglas was accused of starting a fire which killed 2 women and burnt half the town down. The arrival of a new editor of the weekly paper splits the town into two racial tensions and rise when he decides to seek out the truth. The author's understanding of the way people are repressed and the anger and resentment they feel is expertly defined, as is the way the oppressors and accusers feel that they are untouchable, and by burying their head in the sand, the problem will just go away. As a reader, you feel the injustice that has been dealt out with no real proof, and also dismay at the way that certain groups of society are labeled and treated. You are kept involved in the story all the way through the book. The twists and turns and the trail to truth make it a page-turning mystery thriller. The story is easily understood, and the use of short paragraphs and chapters gives the reader time to digest and take the information on board. I found myself riveted to this book and did not want to finish it. A really enjoyable and engrossing read, and I am looking forward to the author's next book. A reading from Chapter 1 of Powerboat Racer. Harry saw 3 young boys, 11 or 12 years old, standing a few feet behind the officers and holding fishing rods. "Can I talk to the boys?" Harry asked, leaning forward. A small black boy, dressed in a white t-shirt, jean shorts, and dirty sneakers that poked over the edge of the police boat deck, said, "We got rights, officer. You made us get up on this boat, but we still got rights." Harry smiled at the boy's voice, which was rough and strong, as if he were already a man and not used to being pushed around. The officer looked at his associate, who said in a weak reply, "Sheriff Good didn't say nothing about them talking." "Make it quick," the first man said curtly. "Hi," said Harry. "Why are you on the police boat?" "Cheeks said we might get hurt," said the boy. Harry knew that Cheeks was the popular nickname for Sheriff Good. "Why would you get hurt?" asked Harry. "'Cause of the big crane they got to get the boat out of the water," the boy explained. "Wouldn't hurt me, though." "Who found the boat?" asked Harry. "I saw it first. I was up on the hill," said the boy. "His name is Wee Jay," said the larger boy, freckle-faced with flat arms and stomach, dressed in brown shorts, a Yankees baseball cap on his head. His chest was bare, and Harry could see the toes of his bare feet on the edge of the police boat deck. The other boy, skinny, his white skin red from the sun, dressed in cut-off jean shorts and a blue striped t-shirt, spoke softly. "My name's Steve. Do you know when we can start fishing again?" The boy's attention was on refastening the lure to the tip of his fishing line. "When they get the boat out, asshole," said the freckled boy, his voice high-pitched. "Of course that old barge stirring up all the mud has ruined the fishing. Won't be nothing left to catch." "Can you tell me what you saw when you were up on the hill, Wee Jay?" asked Harry, looking up at the boys from a smaller boat. "We going to be in the newspaper?" asked the freckled boy. "His name's Chucky," said Wee Jay. Harry touched his camera. "Pictures and all," he smiled. "You should hold out to get on TV, mouse face," said Steve, still engrossed in his fishing pole mechanics. "Get in both," suggested Harry. "Sure," said Steve, hardly audible and not sounding convinced. "Let me get a picture of all of you," said Harry. "I'll point out in the caption who discovered the boat first." The boys assembled in a line, each with his fishing rig held in front like a rifle. Harry snapped the photo. "Tell me how it happened," he asked. Wee Jay pointed across the water. "I was going to see if any fish were around here, so I went up to the top of the hill," he said. As he spoke, Harry heard a large engine start up. Among the brush he noted the boom of the crane that began to buck up and down, as if it were pulling on something that was anchored solidly and would not give way. He heard gears scream, and then the engine set down. One of the policemen looked at the other.